welcome, welcome back to another episode of my Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty here on College Football 26, where we have a massive game here at home against the Nebraska Cornhuskers. It's a top 25 matchup. We are trying to get through this regular season undefeated. We've already won 10 games. We're coming off an 11-win season playoff appearance last year. A win here clinches a spot for us in the Big Ten championship game because we do already own the tiebreaker over the 6th-ranked Illinois Fighting Illini. Big game here. Nebraska 7-3. They're 4-3 in the conference. We know they have a super talented quarterback. He has spent time. He's not here right now, but he has spent time inside the Heisman top 5. Kind of like Bryce Baker, has been a very limited time in there, but has gotten there. We're coming off of a pretty easy victory here over Iowa, 30-10. They scored a lone touchdown late, but the game was well in hand. We really dominated this, but this Nebraska team certainly going to be a major step up in competition based on what we have played the past couple of weeks, the last month or so. Technically, they're a more talented team than us. They have an excellent quarterback. Got off to a really good start. They have lost to Michigan, got throttled by Michigan and throttled by UCLA. Beat a pretty solid USC team. I know it's 5-5, but it's a pretty good overall squad. They've beaten Penn State, but they are coming off of a big-time, really surprising loss to Northwestern, 35-17, a game that was at home, and now they are coming to Purdue. But again, it's a really talented squad, the best team that we played for sure in a month. So we need to be locked in. Hopefully, we can find something to really focus on here. So Tyree Rousseau, we saw him last year. He lit us up, but we were able to beat him. Redshirt sophomore, a 94 overall. 21 touchdowns against 2 picks. Man, I bet Colorado wishes they still had him. But yeah, really excellent player here. Redshirt sophomore, still got some room to grow, but he is very, very good. Running backs are solid. Got some speed here in Jamarian Parker. And more of a contact seeker, physical running back in James Allen. Not a lot of change in direction, wiggle room with him. It's wide receiver group. It's led by Speedy Tanner Turch here. The rest of the wide receiver room looks solid for sure. I mean, you got 5 guys in the 80s, 4 of them getting some boost, so a really solid group there. Lincoln Cure, excellent tight end. 91 overall, 89 base. Really good athlete. I'm sure he's going to give us some fits. This offensive line have a really strong left tackle. The rest of the unit is rock solid. Defensive line is okay, but they're without Tyler Penny. To me, that screams that we should be able to run the football in this matchup. We should be able to run a lot of that inside zone we'd like to and really make some plays. The linebackers are good. Got some good athletes mixed in there. The cornerbacks don't have great size, but they're fine, and they do have good, athleticism about them. Definitely a really, really strong zone coverage team here at cornerback. Not good here at strong safety, but okay. Really fast Caleb Benning here at strong safety. The awareness is a little bit low. Play rec's a little low. More of an athlete than he is anything else. I think we're going to focus on running the football. We do have a big recruiting battle coming in. I do think we're going to end up losing Fabian Calvin regardless here. We led for him. Spent a couple of weeks not being able to put points on him because of his deal breaker being playing style. We were definitely more run heavy in the middle portion of the season and just this year in general. But this is at least him coming in on a visit does give us a chance to try to put a big swing in here. So we'll see how that goes. We are going after Floyd Okine here. Okine, I think is what I decided I was going to say. He would be a solid backup plan for us for this class, but certainly looking at getting some better athletes into that quarterback room. Hopefully we can get Calvin. He is a great quarterback prospect in my opinion. This is your game of the week again, the 3rd time this season that we have hit this. I think a win here might get us to maybe that B-plus brand exposure and things start to open up even more. But a massive game, trying to get to 11-0, trying to hold our spot here at the top. Is this a late night kick? Because this would be kind of cool to use. Maybe some different jerseys. that we maybe have not used very much. What time is this game? I went to the wrong screens. So, golly, wasting y'all's time. This is 3:30 kickoff. We'll throw something out there though. It'll be nighttime in the latter half of this game. Two excellent quarterbacks here. Bryce Baker has been everything we could have asked for. Let's see. I don't really know if they have much of an away look. So they do kind of have this all white. Let's do all white for them, and we'll rock a. We'll just rock the clean all black. Man, excited to be back playing this. Haven't played much here this week. Y'all are not seeing any interruption in the upload schedule because I've been able to get ahead in this series. But I've been a busy week at work. It's a rain game, certainly kind of leaning more towards us. Rousseau's an excellent athlete. He can certainly make plays in the run game with his legs as well, so that's not necessarily, you know, a big part as far as like Baker being more mobile really helps us out in that instance. But I really think we're going to have some success running the football. That is certainly my hope here in this game. Yeah, a rain game. The crowd looks like they have come out to see these number 3 Purdue Boilermakers. Got to be a fan base in the program. We're certainly feeling a bit disrespected. We got up to number 1 a couple of weeks ago, and they just have continued to drop us down despite not having any numbers in the loss column here. We are going to receive the ball first. It's rainy, 41 degrees, a little cool, and rainy, bad weather. We are underway here. DeAndre Smith, this one midway point in the end zone. We'll take it for a touchback. We'll see Bryce Baker in this offense, see if we can get something done. Got Corey Smith, certainly looked like a 1,000-yard receiver. Abdul Volk is already a 1,000-yard running back for us. Keep things simple here, at least in the early going. 3 wide receivers. Harris had a pretty solid game in the last one. So Volk out in motion. Let me get this out to him. Good blocking there on the outside, and Volk going to get us started with a first down. Number 24 decided to come back again. We have had some problems trying to keep him in. He went to the portal originally. We're able to get him to come back, and he has certainly been rewarded with being a person that believed in us enough to come back and give us another opportunity. Baker going to hand it off. Volk's second touch of the game, just a gain of 1 there. Let's see. 2nd and 9. I'd like to set up a screen here to Harris, see if it works. Does a little jailbreak screen. Harris able to break a tackle. Sets us up with a 3rd and 5. Could have maybe took that outside. Let's try to get positive yards here. 3rd and 5. We get this out to Stenerud, who's got the speed against a defensive lineman there in coverage. That is a massive gain for Stenerud. Maybe hasn't run the ball a ton for us this year, but what he has done is consistently make plays in the receiving game. Makes a huge play there. Baker takes it. We get this underneath to Corey Smith. I'd have thrown it a little bit earlier. He's still running. Probably get some extra yards there. Close to 60 yards passing on this first drive. Not really what I was expecting to be doing here. Hand off to Volk, and he splits the defense, and he's going to get into the end zone. Purdue convert the 3rd and 5 with a big splash play to Stenerud. The other running back, Abdul Volk, finishes the drive off, and it is a 7-0 lead here for your number 3 Boilermakers. Cornhuskers at 7 and 3 certainly have a really good opportunity to. I don't really know at this point in time if they can put themselves back into playoff contention, but certainly can at least spoil our hopes of maybe trying to get to that Big Ten championship game, which will be the first one we've had here in this series. But we will see Tyree Rousseau here in this one. I don't really know how much I want to, we were big on using pressure last week. I don't really know if this is going to be the game to do that here as well. We'll probably play things a little conservative here early. Because if Russo, if you send pressure at him playing man defense behind and he gets around you, you are talking about some devastation. Jeffries gets back there to him, but him and Morton each miss sacks opportunities there. That one just barely knocked away by Stroud. Almost a gigantic play there for Rousseau. Man, had a couple opportunities there for a big sack. Go back into cover 3 here again. Wide receiver's going to come in motion. It's a little swing pass out to him, and he is just breaking 3 tackles out there. He on good speed. Look at this play again here from Rousseau. This should have been a loss of 2 here. 1 tackle, 2 tackle. Guess they're not really going to count Morton getting out there to him. This is now a 3rd and 1. Now is where I feel like you have to be a little bit more aggressive. Run play, we send the linebackers. Morton and Scales come back there and make the play. We do force a 3 and out. A hard-fought 3 and out, but we do get it. If Nebraska can't run the football and a lot of this gets put on Rousseau, they can still have a lot of success offensively. Maybe not quite as much as they would obviously like. Try to set up this RPO, see if we can sneak Smith there. Bad throw. That one's intercepted, but doesn't get tipped by 23. Weather having some early impact here. Let's see what we want to do here. That was a throw, and that should have been a completion there. Maybe defensive back knocks it away, but it's not been that bad of an overthrow when Stenerud gets locked up here. Now it's a 3rd and 11. Three wide receiver set. Beckers takes the snap. Had nowhere to really go, but he's got some room to run. Set us up for a 4th and 1. Christian Jones just barely able to run him down. Let's punt it. Baker using his legs to extend the play. Almost got enough for that 1st down. It's going to be a decent setup for a return there. Nebraska this time is going to take over at their own 35. They go 4 wide receivers this time. Going to cover 3 maybe. Let's show 2 though. See if we can trick him into a bad pass. This might be a run play though. It is in fact a run play. Really good blocking. Variable comes down and makes the tackle, but it's a gain of 6 on 1st down. It's a little pressure here on 2nd and 4 in case they run it. They do. Lock it up. Does gain a yard though. Back to a 4 wide receiver set. We're going to cover 2, play the flats. Do not run it this time. He gets a big throw over the middle. I believe that's good speed there again. Showing off his playmaking. Already made a couple here in this game. That's why I debated going for it on 4th downs. I think Nebraska is going to consistently put points on the board. What a run, man. These guys are having a great game breaking tackles for us. Running back's a little banged up after the play. Some leg cramps. Big 1st down run. They're breaking tackles right now. We're going to send it. Sending more people to try to hold them. Secondary for a second. Instead, it's a draw for Rousseau. Going to get locked up there for a loss of 3. They're going back to 3 wide receivers. A little coverage. Tackled down quickly. 3rd and 7. Good opportunity to get off the field here. It's a double bracket. We'll play a little man. Seem to do well with this. Oh, got to the inside. That's going to be an easy touchdown for Rousseau and the Cornhuskers. think that's their fastest wide receiver there, Rousseau. Really nice drive there. Nebraska's not going to be able to even this one up. A little frustrated now, not going for it on that 4th down. Trying to make a play. They did the thing there. A couple of big splash pass plays. Really hurting us, both of them on 3rd down as well. This time, Baker and company will take over at the 22. Run it. Volk. It's a gain of 6. Let's throw this little bubble out here to him again. Should get set up and get to that 2nd level. We do. Number 50 is all over the field, though. Another big tackle. Saved him probably another 20 yards there. Baker's now over 3,000 yards passing for his career. Vast majority of them coming in this season. Run play, no blocking. They sent enough guys there on that side. Okay. 2nd and 11. Pressure, yeah. Try to get that out quick. Saw it coming, but now we're in a bit of a pickle here. 3rd and 11. Baker takes it. They don't send pressure. Try to dump this off to Corey Smith. Makes a big play after the catch. Baker really rolled out nicely there. Set that up to give that to Smith after he's kind of cleared everybody. Kept him out of trouble. I try to set up this screen to Stenerud. A couple of nice blocks. I kind of hemmed him up there myself. Moving the joystick a little too much. Still was able to break the tackle, though. Make a big play out of that. Baker takes it here. Nowhere really to go with this football. Still going to sneak through, though, and get a 1st down. Able to outrun the edge defender there to the spot. Using his legs well here early on. We got a lot of people in the box. Don't send the pressure. Trying to get out. Yep, bad decision there. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. Made a bad decision there. Got really lucky that it ended up being an interception or something. I don't like how this is not just a straight handoff. We're going to run it, though, no matter what. Is a handoff to Volk. Gets a lighter box when it sets up with a 3rd and 5. So in the 1st quarter, it's a 7-7 game. We've mostly done a nice job, pretty nice job moving the football. Inconsistencies in the run game. Made a couple of poor choices in the pass game that so far have not hurt us majorly, which certainly helps. Baker's been able to extend a couple of drives with his legs. A really big opportunity here to try to make something happen. I want him specifically to roll out here. And we're going to run. Let's see. We'll do a... They can't really do anything. Okay. We'll roll this one out. Yep. No blocking there at right tackle. Have to attempt a field goal here with Gee. We're far from gimmies. How I kick on these games. That one should be good. We get a field goal. Having some 3rd down struggles here. I really wanted that play to be a rollout situation where we could use Baker's legs to maybe get the 1st down there. got immediate pressure. They're off the right side. I was also trying to get it where Gant would like block and then kind of go out, but he didn't do that. Maybe that's what the smart block option is there. 3 tight ends. We'll send a couple of guys here. I'm sure this is a run play, you would think. It is a run play. Kind of took Keeler off the spot there. Ends up being a gain of 4. So, man, took us away from the hole. Second and 6. Big run play up the middle. Huge run play up the middle. It's a good Nebraska team. We knew that coming into it. Oh, Marable had a chance there to make a play. Baxter at least does make it. The way he kind of floated that, Marable was kind of paying attention there. That could have been a really nice play. Second and 10. Cover 4 action with show press. Jet sweep. Golly. It's a gain of 4. Right now they're moving us off the football. This is certainly not helping anything. I think the way this is set up, I think I'm okay sending the pressure here. Jailbreak. Can they get to him? They do. Morton. Lawton chases. Morton catches. Rousseau gets sat there on the 3rd down. Now we get an opportunity to make this a 2-score lead if we can get into the end zone here. Crowd definitely coming alive. Looks good with everybody out there in the black and gold filling up the majority of this stadium. Baker takes it, hand this off to Volk. Good blocking there. 50 and 51 on yet another tackle. Go 5 wide. Corey Smith, that one set up well. And basically a pick play we set up there with Gant. Drag play we already have success with. Kind of protecting more out there. Let's run it to the inside. Volk's got a nice run. The free safety came barreling down. The outside of the left tackle really opened that play up. And let's show that again. Yep. We play hat on a hat over here. Volk able to take it to the outside. Cuts back inside the 5, down at the 4. Run game starts to get going, we can be really tough to stop. Nebraska defender is real confused looking. Run it straight ahead. Volk going to get into the end zone. Give us that 2-score lead. 17-7 now. Really good blocking there. Holding the point of attack. We're up 10. Been a pretty solid first half. We can get another stop and at least add maybe another field goal. Be really happy. Nebraska does start off the second half with the ball, for what it's worth as well. First and 10, they come out with 3 wide receivers. We get a little pressure. Wide receiver going to come in motion. Schumacher makes the play. Good speed. Probably should have just taken that one to the outside instead of trying to cut up and make a play. Schumacher. Had a good season. Let's dig in here. Show pressure. Let's come out of that, though. Play action. Underneath. Lawton's all over it. A gain of 3. Now a 3rd and 9. You're going to go empty. Play D, let's play coverage. Pressure trying to get there. Schumacher's got him. He finally throws it away. Technically, he's inside the tackle box. He ran back into it, but oh well. They don't call it, but it's another 3 and out. This Purdue defense. Made the right decision there, I think. To instead play coverage. Ooh, Lord, 51. Big time tackle there on DeAndre Smith. All the time in the world here. Cannot hit that pass right now. It's okay. It's bad weather. Kind of stuff is going to happen. Ah, 50's making a good play there off the edge. Really was just hoping we could hold that block out there, essentially. They do send the pressure here. Going to get the sack. Yep, good play. Jaden Moore's giving us fits there. That right side, big sack. We missed an opportunity there, for sure. Gotta keep playing defensively. I'm gonna send 3 guys this time. Hope they don't run it, essentially. Ah, Morton, get your hands up. Little old school I formation here for the Cornhuskers. Oh, he makes a good play. We're all over that with Kegler. Does it mean a gain of 4? I don't know how we didn't. That didn't count as us hitting him. Run to the right side. It could be a big run. We'll try it though. And it's a straight handoff. Kegler slows him down. Jeffrey shuts it down. Now a 3rd and 7. Just play coverage. Rush our main 4 here. Oh, it gets knocked away in the wet weather. I think that was Walton there on the hit. Nebraska's forced to punt it again. Not a good punt here at all either. You gotta try to make something happen here. Try that rollout play again. Nothing really there. Baker's gonna cut up, get a gain of 8 there. Well, I want to try to kind of get him rolling if I can. Oh, I think that's the first drop I've ever seen Gant have. Now we need to get this first down. Set that up nicely. He was open enough to at least get the first down anyway. Harris, nice catch, makes a nice play. Can't spin out the safety. It's a first down as we're now at the 2-minute warning. That's one of the positives you do get. 3rd and shorts. Pretty much got the whole playbook to work with. Throw again, Corey Smith. Nice play. Hurry it up. Golly. They're getting pressure on us, for sure. We had a major problem with that right now. Let's see how we want to go about this. I just set up a screen. Putting it over to Gant's side should give us another decent blocker out in front. 26 comes in there and makes a play. Only a gain of 3. It's a 3rd and 13. And we'll keep Volk in the block. Baker's going to use his legs and gets the first down before he gets knocked out of bounds. Waiting on Smith to really get to a good spot there. Just never did. Minute 9 left. Pretty much in field goal range, so I'm okay to run it here. Lighter box and Volk is going to get the first down. Now we can hurry up. I'm okay running that again. Another big run there for Volk, and it's another first down, and now Nebraska takes a timeout. Takes it. And get it away. He's taking some shots, though. Be real careful with him. Back inside. That time, Corey Smith's able to bring it in for a score. They sent pressure. The linebackers probably also had Gant open on the other side. As soon as that left middle linebacker comes crashing down. Pretty much know you're going to Corey Smith, and he does catch it, gets it to the end zone. 24-7 lead now. You hang on for these 49 seconds, not let them get points and try to squeeze this gap. Again, they do start the second half with the ball. Certainly going to play a little bit more coverage here. So far, even when we've done that, we've been able to get pressure with his front four. So he's made some plays out of that. There's a nice play to the tight end, just make a tackle. First down. Showing them what we're running. Unplay this time. Get shut down. I don't really understand that. You're trying to pop a play, I guess, but they just got one timeout left. They're double teaming Keegler. Nice play. Baxter able to run him down. Now Nebraska has to take their last time out. Rousseau in the backfield by himself. Takes a deep shot. Going to get knocked away by Baxter and Stroud. Rakeem Stroud makes a diving interception there. Baxter's the guy that makes the play initially. That's a bomb. That's a big play. Rousseau went for his shot play there, but it does not work out. What a play from this secondary. Baxter able to get there right as the ball did. Able to knock that one away. The Rakeem Stroud. An insane diving interception here. Yeah, what a play, man. Huge play. Take a look at Baxter here again, though, because this was a shot play. So we ran a flat over there, and then we're running cover 3, but the safety, Baxter really does not get over like I would want him to. They sent him on a street, good speed again. Took the shot. Rousseau may have been a touch. I mean, he's late on it, but just doesn't throw it quite far enough. Baxter gets there just in time. Stroud then makes a heck of a play. I'll take this to the locker room. Don't want to make any massive mistake here. Want to hand it off. Volk. It's another first down there. Take it to the locker room, though. 24-7. We've controlled this first half, especially defensively. Hand off just in case Volk jumps one. He gets a big run there, but 24-7. I'm okay being conservative there with 17 seconds left. Got really lucky. They ended up not being a touchdown to good speed there. It's a 24-7 lead. Baxter had a really, really nice first half. Stroud has made the nice, crazy interception there. Also has one nice pass breakup as well. So, like it. I think if we can get off the field here this first drive, this second half, I do think we can run the football on them. Defensive front seems to be, and I really don't know if this is like a thing in the game, but it feels like it at times. That defensive front starts getting a little bit weaker. As the game goes on, as you're running the football more, you can really start wearing this game down. Hard not to be really pleased with this defense so far. That's a great throw, but it's another drop. They just cannot. They're not consistently making plays for Rousseau. Probably the third pass they've dropped here. Second or third, they just dropped. They've had a couple, including that interception. Wow, Baxter gets lucky and trips him up. That we knock away. They're just not creating quite enough like open spaces for their receivers either. So they're running back out, so it's empty. Underneath makes a good play. Good speed, does have good speed. Takes that underneath for a quick play. Or the sixth catch for him. It's just a little pressure this time. Pressure is coming through in Lawton again. 2.5 sacks last week. It's a big one here. Now it's a 2nd and 19. Last Lawton, an Indiana transfer. Never really played for our rival Hoosiers. That over, make the tackle, make the tackle, make the tackle. Big play though, a 15. This is a 3rd and 4. I think we send pressure here again. Get pressure. Could not find his big receiver out there. Nebraska's forced to punt. Saw the quick read, made the right play. Tried to give his guy a chance. Just did not work out. Smith tried to get a little wiggly there. If you're Nebraska, can you stop the run? Gave up 145 yards on the ground in the first half. A lot of that is Baker scrambling around. We also ran it well. Gain of 5 there. Good hit. That's been the biggest reason why we haven't had that much success throwing the football. Taking some shots there. Flag on the play. Going to be a hold. Finney and Ganafo. All right, spun it. Should have kept running it. Good punt. That missed tackle at least slowed him down enough where he didn't gain any more yards there. All right. Come on, defense. Stay alive here. They're trying to just take some shots now. Hines and Stroud, Baxter, Bearable, all these guys are making plays in the back half. Hines makes another one there. He's really good. Hate that he won't be here next year. Made a lot of plays here for us in this series. Marable, nice play there. 3rd and 10. And like I feel like I can send pressure with how we're playing. Tight set, we're definitely sending it here. They get it, they get it. He's going to try to make this a quick read for him. Does make a quick read. Marable makes a great play. 4th and 2, they're going to go for it. Completely understandable. Three tight ends. You think this is a run play? It is. Got really good blocking. They held the line there. Really won the point of attack. 3 wide receiver pistol set now for Rousseau. Sly all over him. Sly's a really good player. 2nd and 9. 3 wide receivers, tight end in the slot. Kegler tries to get him off his spot, but Russo scrambles up, makes a big play. That's just him. That's just him being a dude. Able to avoid the sack. Kegler makes his man miss. Underneath. Well, the best tackle we've had. Gain of 4 there to his tight end. Man across. Yeah, pressure had no chance. But I thought the ball might have got knocked away by Baxter there. But Cure is able to bring it in. Nebraska is now back into this game, just down 2 scores. Big 4th down conversion for them, extended the drive. Okay. Probably a nice opportunity here to stick with the run game. Bearcats will take over at the 25. And a 1 there. Don't empty. Try to make this a 3rd and short. Get back to that run game. Does not get it to Smith. Okay. Struggling to throw it. They're putting really good pressure on us consistently. They can just scramble up. It's not going to get the 1st down. I did not go for it earlier in the game. In a similar spot, the defense is playing well. It's not realistic to go for it, though. I think we could get it. Stop them. They made a nice play on 1st down and couldn't tighten up the 3rd down opportunity there at all on 2nd down. Got to play defense. Good run blocking. Big explosive run skills. Riley runs him down. It's a 1st down, though. Pressure gets there and is able to knock him down. You've got a 2nd and 10. Able to play a little coverage here. Quick screen, make the tackle. Almost didn't really let that get set up. Now it's a 3rd and 8, just a gain of 2 on that. See what they come out in. We're going to send it. Oh, they run the screen, but it's a great play by Marable. Nebraska goes 3 and out. What a play, Marable. They're on man defense, able to get underneath the blocker. Makes a great open field tackle because that's a 1st down if he does not make that play. The hand gets put on him. That is a 1st down. Volk slides through. Good blocking. Great job there from Brian Volk. Jump up there and make a play. He's now at 140 yards on the ground. 2 scores. Now Stenerud. They got blocked into it. Try to cut outside instead of just took what we can. Great blocking. 3rd and 1. Don't have to take this snap. I do like how this is set up, though. Yep. 1st down, and Nebraska's got a player hurt. We're starting the 4th quarter up 10. The offense is driving. We didn't put any points on the board there in the 3rd quarter. Nebraska was able to get a touchdown. Need to finish this off. Right now, the number 3 team in the country going up against number 23 of 2 scores as we head into the 4th quarter. Try to put this game to bed. Two tight end set. Haven't run a ton of this today. Haven't run anything out of the pistol. Carry for Volk. Gain of 5. Segwu makes a nice play, 3rd and 2. Try to set up a read option here. Make the right play. Pull this with Baker. Just get up the field, and it's a big run for number 5. Taking some hits today. Now you're in a really good spot, though. Add on some more points. Carry the Bolt. Up to 153 yards. Take him out and just save him a little bit. Here we go. Do this show. Right. Lee Forsett is now out there. Good blocking on the right side. Did not over there, though. Hand off to Volk. Breaks 1. 4th and inches. I like it. I think we go for it here. Ready. Right. Single. White side. Yeah, we're sending this over to Corey Smith. Get the 1st down. Shook and jive there, but down at the 2. Little full house tight. Puccinelli in the backfield. 4 tight ends. Tall sweep out to Volk, who's going to score his 3rd touchdown of the day. Puts us back up 3 scores. 155 yards on the ground. 3 scores. He might be the Big Ten Player of the Week. Huge performance here. Nebraska now in danger of facing back-to-back multi-score losses. It's raining. I think it's going to be harder for them to consistently move the ball through the air here. And now they're going to have to. They go empty. So quarterback draw. Slides down in front of Scales. We'll keep playing defense the way we've been playing it. Mixing in pressure. Mixing in coverage. Oh, come on, Kegler. And Rousseau's good. That's a difference maker. He's going to scramble out again. Yep. Yeah. Now we're getting to a point in the game we're kind of having trouble getting stock pressure. I think we let them just beat us in man. If they do, they just do. He's doing a better job, and Kegler finally gets Rousseau down. 3rd sack of the day for the Boilermakers. It's a big one. 2nd and 17. Now I'm okay with playing a little bit of coverage. Got to go underneath. Come on, guys. Jeffries. Let's make a nice play there. We're going to send 6. Big time throw. Great play. Stroud can't bring him down, and Baxter cannot bring him down. That time, sending pressure against man. Kind of a 50-50 ball. Ends up being a touchdown with 2 broken tackles. Their senior Tanner Turch. Second touchdown of the day. Nebraska trying to stay afloat here. Less than 5 minutes left. Ran it extremely well. Got a 10-point lead. Extra man in the box now. We'll run it. Still really good blocking there. Stenerud. It's a gain of 9. Stenerud, nice, excellent blocking there. Big first down. This is where they just get in trouble. I just don't know if they can consistently stop our ground attack, even if it's not Volk. .51's a ball player, or 50, excuse me. Massive day on the ground for us. We're very likely to lose this recruitment for Calvin just because we haven't been able to consistently throw the football today. We've run it so well in this weather, and now Nebraska has to start taking timeouts. Certainly go into 2 clock mode here. Do I dare throw this out there? Get it out to DeAndre Smith. Doesn't get the first down, but doesn't go out of bounds there either. Really thought they kind of used. Oh, it's 4th down. We're going for this. 100%. Out on a half football. Volk's got a massive holder run through. Huge carry inside the 20. And I think that's going to pretty well do this game. 188 yards on the ground for him. What a performance. All right, let's get it. Run play. Force that big run. Another first down. That'll take us to, should take us to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, take it to the 2-minute warning before we snap it here. Just time that up well enough. Won this game in the trenches today. Stenerud. Stop short. That's nice. Save us a little bit here. I think we're going to try to set this up. Maybe try to dump this off of Stenerud. Gets in. Probably going to score there anyway. Add a little bit more. 38-21. No timeouts. Down 3 scores. This game is over. Cornhuskers fought hard. They got a heck of a quarterback. We're at a point in time with where this team is at from a talent perspective. We're going to be hard to put away at home. When I can audible and hot route and everything pretty freely, we're going to be tough to put away here. Pretty tough to put away, obviously, in general. Take that, let the clock roll. Play over the top. Pretty much, oh, they got a drop here. Pretty much everybody on this defensive line made some plays here as well. Rousseau made his plays too, but empty this time. Nice throw there underneath to the tight end. Lots will stop for the chains to move. Already back set up. They're going to spike this? Or we have 285 yards on the ground in this one. Got to be close to the most rushing yards we've had in a game in this series. Pressure trying to get to Rousseau, man. He is an animal. Huge play. Thought he might bust that one for a score. Really helping out his stats. Going to kneel this or spike this one again. Get across, Kegler. So Nebraska's fighting to the end. Surely they're not going to spike it here. Nope, they're going to go for it. Let it throw. He avoids pressure again. Lie down. None of them may spike it. They are. I give it to them. They have not quit. Have not quit this entire game. The last play from scrimmage there. I don't think they're going to be able to get everything set up. 38-21. We officially get a win and get the job done. Big second and fourth quarter for us. Abdul Volk, just a massive game. Man. He ran a little full house action today on the goal line. A little 4 tight end set. Big win. Outgained them by about 100 yards roughly. Ran 10 more plays. Yards per play, we were better. Certainly better running the football. They were better throwing the football than us today. Both went 6 for 13 on third down. Both perfect on fourth down. We did get a turnover. We just outlasted them. Did enough to get it done. Baker 17-27, a buck 71, 2 touchdowns and a pick, or no picks, excuse me. Not our best day throwing the football. We ran it extremely well, including Baker. 49 yards on the ground, a huge day though for Abdul Volk. Sinrud and Forsett had their splash plays in the run game as well. Sinrud had also had a touchdown catch and a 39-yard reception on another play. Corey Smith was involved. Not really a lot here. Variable scales. Thought the 2 linebackers had really good games. Kegler 2 tackles for loss and a sack. Yeah, combined for 3 sacks along the way. Lawton got 4 sacks now over his last 2 games. And Stroud had the insane interception. Then for them, Rousseau, obviously incredibly talented. 23 for 33, 231, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. That was just an insane play. Also ended up with 62 yards on the ground, a couple of gigantic scrambles in this game. Goodspeed was really involved. Turks had the 2 scores, including the 53-yarder. Cure was really, really good at tight end, as expected. I mean, the guy that really stood out the most of them is definitely this linebacker here, Christian Jones. That'll be their thumbnail player for sure. Really good player. They got into our backfield a pretty good bit today and got a couple of sacks, but just not enough to outlast us. Well, let's do, I could probably use the touchdown to Volk. I think I can just use this play probably. 30-yard run. And then we'll also find, where's 50 at? kind of get a shot here in the background. Let me make sure that I got that thumbnail of him. I might have moved it just a little too early. Let's rock that. Let's go. 11-0. Getting the feeling this might be the year. Depending on what gauntlet you're running into in the playoffs can obviously really affect things. There's going to be some really talented teams that I'm sure we'll run into, but we do get a commitment. Jaleel Willies, 3-star tight end. Dorian Rich, the 4-star center, decides to join, which is great. Calvin commits to Clemson. Figured that was going to happen. It's fine. It is what it is. We're number 2 in the country. Brand exposure is still a B. Don't want me to be great. Abdul Volk is your Big Ten Conference Player of the Week. Figured that was going to happen. Huge day for him. Take a look at the scores. So we had, wrong week. Sorry, apologies. Had Tennessee over Florida. Tennessee still above us despite having the one loss, but a big win over Florida there. Clemson over Florida State, big day for their offense. Penn State over Iowa. North Carolina over Virginia. Rice over Army. Iowa State over Kansas. Louisiana over South Alabama. Auburn over Kentucky. Texas over Vandy. Cal over Stanford. And then Akron over Eastern Michigan. Miami barely gets by Duke. Duke's been great in this series, a little down this year. UCLA, number 3 team in the country with a big win. Baylor over Oklahoma State. We had Virginia Tech upsetting Michigan, handing them their 3rd loss of the year. Pitt over Wake Forest. Taylor Downs, another loss here. Arkansas beats LSU 34-26. Alabama beats Georgia, no matter what. And I'm a Georgia fan. 2 scores at home there. Major upset. Alabama's solid, obviously, with their record, but Georgia was, I think, the number 2 team in the country. Maybe the number 1 team in the country, something like that. Texas A&M over Mississippi State. Western Kentucky over FIU. And then Oregon upsets Illinois. And we have clinched a spot in the Big Ten championship game. Massive. First time we've gotten a chance to do that. Next episode, we'll have a chance to go undefeated in the conference. We have not played UCLA this year. But, man, going to be exciting. Should be exciting times. Player of the week. You had Jared Donnerson out of Delaware and Dorian Abraham out of Arkansas State. In the Big Ten, Cameron Goggins, 2 interceptions for Penn State. And then, of course, Abdul Volk there as well. Heisman watch. I doubt there's anything here. It's kind of crazy to me Volk's not getting more love there. On the season now, Baker 2 yards short of 3,000 yards on the season, 28 touchdowns, 3 picks. Volk's over 1,200 yards, 14 scores. Baker's also got 7 touchdowns and over 260 yards rushing. Stenerud 402. Forsett over 100 now. Corey Smith now 90 yards away from the 1,000-yard mark. Andre Smith, Gant, Braceville right behind him. Stenerud, of course, showing off his impact. Scales has gotten over 100 tackles for the 2nd straight year. Lawton right behind him and Marable. Tackles for loss. Keegler still leading the way. Still just got 3 guys there with 20+. Keegler at 13.5 sacks. Then Hines with 3. Stroud now with 2. And then Sly with 1 interception. And we're also still, I think I've only missed 2 field goals now with Key. But yeah, obviously some bad news here. We did lose this battle to Calvin. We're trying to hang on here over Nebraska. I just don't know how we do it. I don't know. We have the worst pipeline tier. That's the only thing that can really make a difference. We're essentially perfect for what points we can send his way. But do lose Calvin here. Close battle. I think if we maybe don't lose the play style there for a little bit, I do think we can maybe win that one. Kind of all in on kind now. Just see what happens there. Ahmed. So we got Trent Quill. We're in first forward. Now we got some other teams trying to make some plays. I'm sure that's going to have its impact. I think we'll be okay here for Robert Smith. I'd rather have Tranquil just to see what that gym really does, but he is 5'9". But I think adding either one of those guys to Simons there at the top will be nice. Jalil Willie's 3-star tight end. I mean, he's not anything special, just needs some depth there. We got a couple of guys graduating soon. Max Bradford, of course, top 10 player in the country. We've already gotten all three of those guys. Got a really nice offensive line class, a tackle, 3 guards, and a center. Kranchik. Looking really good here for Curtin. Yep. Tuafele, we're the only people really going after him. He's not anything crazy, but some depth there. .86 speed, 82 zone. We'll give him 50. I might take a look. We got points to use right here. Let's look at cornerbacks. Really have to give any away, but there's somehow a 4-star that hasn't gotten an offer. I'm sure not at this point. Hey, look at some 3-stars that may have a little something we can work with. Top 1,000 prospect without any. To this top 1,500 guy. Let's just see. Maybe one of these guys is a gym. All about it. 3-star gym, 90 speed. Obviously would really need some help in coverage. That's a guy you can build upon there. Berlin's not overly fast. Can probably play the slot though. 72 zone. Not a great tackle guy, but we'll shoot him an offer. We have points to give. So and with those 2 commits, that's going to put us at the number 6 class in the country. Okay, moving on up. Would love to get a top 5 class, start working towards being able to break out that elite recruiter package there as well. That'd be great. So big though. Still the second best in the conference as well right now behind Ohio State. Pretty decent little lead here. Should at least be a top 5 class in the conference, I would think. So we still got some guys that we could certainly land. Maybe adding a guy like Holcomb, I think, would be really, really nice for us. That'll do it here for this episode. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my Seattle Mariners franchise on the channel as well. Leave me feedback down below. And, next one in this episode, we'll be taking on Indiana on the road. They've been struggling, but it's a rivalry game. We're looking to go undefeated in the regular season. See y'all when we get there. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time. Peace.